Hi, good morning. Happy Friday. Today is
Happy
the premiere
Friday.
episode of Affiliate Secrets. And today we are going to have Jennifer Nicholson of HAVA join us. In case you're new, Affiliate Secrets is a weekly series where I sit down with the top people in the affiliate industry, get to learn a little bit about them, about their stories, and learn any secrets that they have that they wish they knew when they started in the industry. So, good morning, Jennifer. Welcome.
Good morning. Buenos dias.
Jennifer is in the amazing country of Colombia, as am I, and she has started an amazing virtual assistant company out here called HAVA. Now, HAVA assists in all of your needs for virtual assistants for people who have direct response and e-commerce offers online. Is that right, Jennifer?
Absolutely. I would say that. And we have dabbled in different industries, but my birthplace is in the affiliate industry with the ClickBanks, the Digistores, the buy goods, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, we definitely cater to that vendor or that ideal, that's kind of like the avatar that started my client base. But we definitely, can support all different types of entrepreneurs and e-commerce stores and just businesses and brands.
Amazing. And now Jen started back in the day with the one and only Mr. Wesley Virgin, assisting him in making millions in his affiliate program. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got started, from being this amazing basketball star in California to making your way into the affiliate industry and making millions.
Yeah, so I guess if we went back to the beginning of it all, when I first moved to Colombia, I couldn't speak Spanish. So I obviously couldn't get a job, at a local store or doing my profession. Honestly, my background is in veterinary medicine. So I was a veterinary tech. And then when I moved to Colombia, it was really hard for me to figure out how to navigate that world without speaking fluent Spanish. So I went online well, back then it was called freelancer.com. Now it's called upwork.com, which I'm sure a lot of people, currently are on. And I found Mr. Wesley Virgin, who was looking for some support in his weight loss community. And, after moving to Colombia, I actually lost a ton of weight. And so I was like, this is the perfect job for me. Like, I've recently lost a lot of weight. I can support these women. I know what it feels like. I know, the desire to lose weight. So I felt like it was the perfect job. So I got on, an interview with him, and that was when he had 7 Day Fitness. Okay. So it started out as 7 Day Fitness and then, transformed into the Fat Diminisher system, which was one of the number one offers on ClickBank for 3 years. And, we sat down, we had our interview, and he was like, this is it, let's go. So I started to, do basic customer support. I was processing refunds, just through email. And one night I was working, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just saw sale after sale after sale after sale. Like, it was like 5 to 10 sales per 30 seconds. And so
Wow.
I reached out to Wesley and I said, hey, what's going on? I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what kind of sorcery this is, but I want in. Teach me everything. I am your muse. I'm your blank canvas. Like, teach me your ways, right? And so the first thing that he did was send me a meditation. And he said, start doing this every single day. And I got you. You're going to become my right hand woman. And that's exactly what happened. So once I started to learn about the internet and internet marketing, I mean, my whole life completely changed. I never was able to look at the internet the same any longer. And I just started to absorb all of the information that he was giving me. And what ended up happening is I found other people that, were similar to Wesley, other vendors on ClickBank and everywhere else. And I started to find other people that spoke English and basically pulling people out of call centers, because at that time, and this was like, what, I don't know, 8 years ago. At that time, people in the call center were making like $1.65 an hour. It was like
Oh, wow.
ridiculous. And they had to, travel, and they were working, 8-hour days, but the travel time, the transit was another hour added on both ends, right? So it was quite a heavy lifestyle for these people, even though they had this skill that stands out in Colombia. They can speak English, right? So
Yeah.
so I started to communicate with other vendors on ClickBank, and I started to take people out of those call centers and give them jobs doing exactly what I was doing. And it blossomed into something incredible called HAVA. And now we've got, over 80 people working from the comfort of their own home. And we recently opened up our call center, so our outbound phone sales call center, a physical location here in Medellin. And my goal and my mission is to just provide financial freedom for Colombian nationals. And instead of people believing that they need to be in America to fulfill their American dream, I want to bring that dream here to them in their native country.
Oh, that is amazing. And I know so many of your agents that are inside of HAVA have helped so many direct response companies just boost their customer service, which in turn obviously reduces their refund rate, reduces their
Absolutely.
chargeback rate, and increases their lifetime value for their customers. So
Absolutely.
why don't you tell us a little bit about how having an amazing customer service team like the team over at HAVA can help your affiliate marketing program?
Well, so I mean, longevity is key, right? So if you have an offer that has no longevity, then affiliates are not going to want to promote it, correct? And the key to
Correct.
longevity, especially in the affiliate industry, because this is different from a brick and mortar or like a large brand, how do I say it? An affiliate offer is much different than somebody walking into a retail store. So you have to communicate with those customers in a different manner, and you have to understand that customer's journey. So catering to this specific type of vendor or this specific type of brand is extremely important, and it's important for the vendor, or at least for the operations, to understand what that customer has been through. And so having your operations intact is so important to your affiliates' success. Without a successful offer, I mean, the conversion rate, like if you're thinking of things on the front end, yes, your marketing has to be on point. All of those things matter, but the longevity and the maintenance is in the operations. So having a strong customer service team, having a strong, social media presence is so necessary to the longevity of the offer itself. And an affiliate is going to be attracted to, an offer that's going to be long standing. So, in order for your affiliate's success to be there, we must have all the other ducks in the row. And we have to make sure that it's a well-oiled machine, and that we're treating and nurturing the customers so that, number one, the vendor doesn't incur a high refund rate or a high fraud rate, and the affiliates don't as well, because they incur those debits as well. So every affiliate is going to, you can run a great offer and a great ad and make, $10,000 overnight, and then tomorrow $6,000 of that is debited out because of refunds or chargebacks. So, it's really important for the vendors to understand that you have to invest in a great customer service team and a strong operations before you just cash that check, because you're going to have to get some of that back if you don't have, a strong team.
Exactly, exactly. So what would you say would be some key things that these owners out here need to look for a amazing customer service team?
Well, I think right now everybody's like going crazy about AI and automations, but still studies show that 80% of consumers still want to talk to a human being. So it's good to triage using AI or using some type of automation or like a bot, but then ultimately somebody wants to speak to a human being. So you need to have people on board, on call, on demand. They don't have to be stationed, at a computer waiting for calls, but they should be available, readily available to people to communicate. And, it's so, I always feel confused. Like, I don't understand why people can't just connect with others. You know what I mean? Like, just do a good job and take care of the people that are paying you to do so, right? So,
Exactly.
building out, a level of understanding and hiring on people that actually care, right? So, in my hiring process, when we're vetting people and we're assigning agents or candidates to certain vendors or certain clients, I want to make sure that they have the same passion, or that they at least share an interest in what they're working for. You know what I mean? Like, we're in a day and age, and I want to break the traditional barriers of the workplace and the work boss, hierarchy. I want people to care about what they do. I want them to be enthralled and passionate about what they're doing and what they're talking about. So, I feel like that's way more important than any, bachelor's degree or any level of education. If it's learnable, if it's teachable, we can learn it. And as long as somebody is on board and that they have like an interest in what they're talking about or what the product is, then,
Mhm.
you won't work a day in your life because you like what you do, right?
Exactly, exactly. We have Greg in the audience. He said, "I'm so burnt out on robocalling." And I think that is like 100%. I don't think anybody wants to hear, that automated voice, the press
Right.
one, press three, press five. Nobody wants that. We want that communication, even though we're now in the age, thanks to 2020 and everything that went down in the world, more of us are at home, more of us are, behind our
Right.
computers, and we don't get that social interaction. And I think that we strive for that. We thrive and want people to talk to us. And so when you have, an issue, you want it to be resolved, but you want to still be treated like a human. You don't want to be treated like a number or a dollar sign for a company. So obviously building that trust and building that communication in your customer service a team is very, very beneficial for your company.
Absolutely. It's beneficial for me and it's beneficial for the vendor, right? So it's a
Mhm.
win-win-win situation. Everybody wins in this situation.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so, as far as your time in the affiliate industry, have things changed very much from back when you started with Wesley until now?
Oh man. Yes, yes. So, in the beginning, it was still, people were still very much not aware of what was happening, right? As far
Mhm.
as internet marketing. So when you went to a website, let's say you Googled, uh, chocolate, and you get the first website, people didn't understand what was really happening behind the scenes as far as algorithms and SEO and, paid advertising, native ads. They didn't realize that they were being brought to an affiliate site. So a lot of the information that we were digesting online was actually, somebody just building out a website and creating, different blog posts or different, ads on that page that actually connected them and gave them money. They were monetizing it, right?
Mhm.
So nowadays it's very upfront. Now everybody understands, and now the internet and Facebook and Meta and all of those cool people, they'll calculate that. They give you what they're doing, right? So when you look
Mhm.
through Instagram, you can see this is a sponsored ad. Even Google does it now. Before, they didn't do it. So, I hate to say it, but we were able to trick people a little bit better, right? Now it's very upfront. So I think that now the affiliates are having to find ways around that, but they're also having to deal with being transparent, which is better for vendors because that means our fraud rates are going to be a little bit different, and the chargebacks. If you are upfront about what you're selling, then people can make a better decision, and it lessens like the buyer's remorse, right? So,
Yeah.
when I first started, it took me a long time, and I won't lie. I was very deep into the operations. I knew exactly what was going on. We had over 10,000 affiliates that were, running traffic every day. It was like
Wow.
we were making, 20 to $50,000 a day. And the thing, it was so hard for me to understand what they were doing. And I was always telling myself, like, listen, I'm director of operations of this whole thing. I should be able to be making this money as well, right? So I tried I dabbled in the affiliate stuff, and I tried to run my own ads, and I was quite successful at some points, but it's very much like janitor keys. So this is what I always told all of my affiliates is like, you gotta, it's trial and error. It's trial and error. You have to keep going, and it takes a lot, and it's a lot of disappointment. It's a lot of just guessing. It's a lot of testing. And the only way that you'll ever fail as an affiliate is if you quit, because you will. Like, if if you just keep going, you just keep going. One day you're going to find that sweet spot, that secret sauce, and you're going to hit big. But it's a marathon, not a sprint, period.
Truly. I mean, there's been, I mentioned this to someone the other day. In 2022, the average affiliate marketer's annual salary was $235,000.
A year?
And that was just average, yeah, for the year for 2022. So, I mean, imagine making that, in a day-to-day job. These people aren't seeing that kind of money working,
Right.
9 to 5 on someone else's dime.
Right. Yeah. And, I grew up with the Robbie Blanchards. Like, Robbie Blanchard was, we bought him a Rolex. He was one of our first, breakout affiliates. And when we were running our affiliate contests, he came in under my wing, and he knew what he was doing, but that was when Facebook ads first started. So we were all trying to navigate that space. That was wild. I mean, I got gray hair trying to do Facebook ads for my affiliates and trying to set up different subdomains for them. Wesley and I, we tried to figure out the best way to support them in the Facebook ads, because in the beginning, it was just email traffic. Affiliates weren't really paying for advertisement unless they were just, doing SEO or native ads. So when the paid advertising went through Facebook, I mean, that was a game changer for everybody, right? And so, Robbie came in, and since we were, Fat Diminisher was the #1 offer on ClickBank. So of course, everybody wanted to promote it. And when Robbie came into our doors, man, I believe he made $1 million in a month just for
Wow.
himself. Just for himself. So just imagine how much he made us. It was, yeah. That's why Wesley bought him a presidential Rolex.
Oh, wow. In case you guys are new to affiliate marketing, Robbie Blanchard actually has one of the top courses in the world to teach you affiliate marketing and how to run these Facebook ads. I have seen Facebook bring grown men to tears as far as, putting ads out by yourself. So Robbie is the person to go to if you are in need of learning how to run these Facebook ads. Definitely.
Absolutely. Commission hero. Shout out Robbie.
Awesome.
He's a great guy too.
If you had to give a newbie, someone who's brand new, just entering into the affiliate industry, some pieces of advice, what would you give to them to help them succeed?
Man.
What do you wish somebody could have gone back in time and said, hey, baby Jen, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do to survive.
Well, I think that that's subjective to, because right now a lot of, everybody goes to the paid advertisement, right? The paid media. Mm-hmm. So the quickest way to make money in affiliate marketing right now is through Facebook ads, Instagram ads, right? There's going to need to be a level of a budget already in place, right? You need money to run the ads, to make the money, to reinvest, to run more ads, and to scale and to optimize. So at this moment, in this day and age, in 2024, you're going to need a couple $1,000s a month at least to invest in your paid media if you want to become an affiliate. The second thing would be probably don't jump on the bandwagon and do what everybody else is doing, even though, because the #1 rule is to follow the money, right? So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. What you need to do is research and find out what other people are doing, but then put your own spin on it. And what I always tell newbies, or just anybody that's interested in affiliate marketing and just marketing period, is the intention and the energy behind your advertisements means a ton. So there's a level of personal development and like energy optimization that needs to go into your ads. If you have a crappy attitude and you feel like it's crap, it's gonna be crappy. So and also, because of the market ever changing, you need to have endurance. You need to have tolerance to discomfort. So you're going to have to build like an internal, like a core value of continuing and not being a quitter. Right. And that all ties into personal development. It ties into, how you feel about yourself and, respecting what you're doing. So there's so much that goes into it. And once you master all of those things, that's when you really find the success. And I've seen people, get so discouraged. And what I would do, what I would do with my affiliates back in the day is I would send them a YouTube link of like, yo, take 15 minutes, listen to this frequency, and envision what you want to happen. You have to there's a level of manifestation when it comes to marketing. You have to believe it to be true for it to actually happen. And it's not just you click buy and then bam, now you're racking in the dollars. It's not like that. You have to set an intention, you have to go after it, and you have to have the integrity and the endurance to to go through the obstacles and to jump through the hoops, because trust me, you're gonna jump through them, especially if you're running traffic on Facebook. You're gonna get banned, you're gonna get deleted, you're gonna get all of that crap. So you have to have a level of tolerance to discomfort, and you've got to keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, I think that in this world of, instant gratification, people just want that instant money. They think that just because they've, started a thing, then it's just going to immediately blow up. It's just going to be instant, because the 10-year-old got on YouTube and, reviews toys and they make $1 million. Well, I can make $1 million, but they don't think about the hard work that goes into it. They don't think about the dedication and the time. And affiliate marketing is just that. You have to have your time, you have to have your dedication. And as you said, you have to put that positivity out there, because without that positivity, everything that you're looking for is going to bring back the exact way that you're putting it out. So you're putting out that negative, like you said, crappy content. Crappiness is coming back to you. You put in a little bit of energy, a little bit of effort. No one is going to be able to give 100% every single day. But if you go out there with the consistency of showing up every single day and putting your best forward, then you're going to succeed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, guys, we got a little bit of time left. So if you have any questions, pop them in the chat for Jen. Edson wants to know, what is the best affiliate marketing program for beginners?
Oh, okay. Well, we were talking about Robbie Blanchard. So it also depends on how much money you have to spend. Okay. So if you want to get mentored by somebody, go to Robbie. Like, he hands down has the best value, the best coaches, and the most, like, how do I say it? The least scammy. Like, he really is dedicated to his students. Okay. But you're going to have to be all in too. This is not just like you were just saying. And they used to do this with the Fat Diminisher as well. Like, when somebody would buy the Fat Diminisher program, they just automatically thought they were going to lose weight. I was like, did you open the book? Did you buy the products? Did you drink the drink? Because if you didn't, then nothing's going to happen. Right. So there's, it's about, the learning aspect of it, and then the application, right? So I would say for anybody who wants to start or wants to learn, first, just start listening to YouTube videos and reading up on it and see if it's something that you want to do. If you want to get mentored by somebody, I absolutely would send them straight to Robbie. So Robbie, what's up? let me get that affiliate link. We need to plug in our affiliate.
Exactly. All right. So yeah, we do still have time. Some people are asking if there's still time to ask questions. So we have plenty of time to ask any questions that you have that are on your mind. It seems like we have a call out for part 2 coming in the comment section. What type of leadership qualities are most important in the affiliate industry?
Well, I would say none, honestly, because everybody's their own boss. So you have to be your own leader. Affiliates are standalones unless you're working with a paid media agency, or you're working for an affiliate company, which, that's kind of new to this industry as well. Like the affiliates that I've worked with, they're just, one of my biggest affiliates, Bonnie Riesland, she was a grandmother in Florida. Like she was just trying to pass by time. And then she became one of our biggest affiliates. And now she's like traveling the world and living her best life. So, it's the leadership, you have to find it within yourself. Nobody's going to lead you. You have to be the one to initiate all of it. It's on you. There's nobody else. Nobody's going to run the traffic for you unless, you sign up for Wesley's do it done for you system. Ariella, what's up, Ariella? So there are ways to get there without doing the work. But honestly, I don't think that that's the right way to go. I think that when you do it yourself and you buckle down and you get the work done on your own, number one, it's way more rewarding, and number two, it like you can propel yourself and continue and optimize and make more money because you've done the work.
Exactly. And this goes back to what Jen said earlier. You've got to have that mentality. You got to have that positivity, to wake yourself up every day, to go out and do the work, to do the ads, to do the marketing, and you'll see the results, and you're going to like the results. You're going to like when that money comes in. Yeah. We had someone ask, where do we sign up for the course? So Robbie Blanchard's course, you can find it on his website. And you can also find it on ClickBank. In case you're new to the affiliate industry, ClickBank is one of the largest affiliate networks in the world. They have offers streaming from health and nutrition, survival, dating, any and everything that you can dream of, it is on ClickBank. So that's just at clickbank.com. And you can find Robbie's course there if you want to promote it. And if you want to actually take the course, you can find it at commissionheroes.com. We need a Jen program. Yes, we do. We need Jen teaching us. I think that would be an amazing course.
I'll think about it.
Jen, Greg wants to know, as a woman, what type of issues have you encountered that maybe a man wouldn't have while you've been in the affiliate industry?
Oh, man.
Or even starting in HAVA, like what have you experienced that you don't think a male counterpart would have experienced?
Well, so there have been many times when I first started building my agency. A lot of people didn't believe that the work that was getting done from my agents came from me, right? So I would go to networking events, and I specifically remember one time I was at ADSM in Arizona, and I'm sitting down with, top dogs. Like I'm brushing shoulders with billionaires, and, this is serious shit right here. And I remember sitting down and I heard a group of guys talking about a specific brand and what that team was doing to retain refunds or retain sales. And, I was listening. I was like, that sounds really familiar. And at the time, we had a team of, I think, 11 or 12, and we were saving this company almost $100,000 a month, just based off of our team, customer support, and our phone calls, and just, providing support to their customers. And we had they had several teams all over the world, and we had beat out all of those teams. So they dropped the Philippines team. They even dropped the Austin, Texas team. Okay. So wow. I know some of you know who I'm talking about. Okay. So we were the last ones standing. And this group of guys was talking about it, and they were like, I need to figure out what this company was. And I was like, I think it's me. And they were like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? You don't know what we're talking about? I was like, I think I do know what you're talking about. And I think that the team that you're talking about is mine. And then they pulled up like numbers, and I was like, oh, I'll pull. Yeah, that's us. This is my team. This is my company. And honestly, after that, like people saw them doubting me and trying to say that what I was saying wasn't the truth. And I ended up walking away from that situation. I don't have to prove to anybody about what my teams are doing. Like the proof is in the pudding, the proof is in the results that we're getting, right?
Exactly.
And then at the end, that guy came up to me and apologized. So, I don't I don't like to argue with people, and I don't need to prove anything because my results and how I move shows everything. So I just let people figure it out for themselves. And
Exactly.
me being coming from an athletic background, I'm strong-willed. I don't cut corners. I have integrity. I'm a leader, and my actions speak for themselves.
I think sometimes when people see female owners, they tend to think that we're timid, that we're shy, we're just going to be in the background and we don't really know what we're doing, but we come fierce and definitely, those of us who start our own business, start our own companies, do things for ourselves, we have that fight in us, but we're not going to rub it in your face.
Right.
We're going to do what we got to do, and it doesn't matter if you recognize it or not. We're doing what we do and we're doing it for ourselves.
Right. And the affiliate industry is all about sharing resources. That's literally like
Yes.
the affiliates are promoting products for somebody else and making money doing it. We're sharing resources. I always say there's enough money in the internet for us all to win. I don't need to be stingy. I
Yes.
don't need to be greedy. If I give, the more I give, the more I shall receive. That's how the universe works. And that's how I work. And that's why I've been quite successful so far, because I don't make snaky moves, and I know that if I give to you, it's going to come back to me tenfold.
1,000%. 1,000%. There's no reason why we should gatekeep, our affiliates, gatekeep any ideas, any tips. The best thing to do is to share, because if you're sitting there and you're stepping on everybody else just to get up, it's going to be very lonely at the top. Meanwhile, we have, all of our people down here supporting us, helping us up, pulling us up, pushing us up. I agree. One last question before I let you go for today. We have someone in the comment section asking, how is it to manage your own company now that you have more than 80 people working for you? I can't believe that. It's been such a short time and you have 80 agents.
Well, how is it like? I mean, honestly, it can be quite stressful at times because I hold myself to a certain standard, right? So I don't like to let things slip through the cracks. I make sure to treat my people and not like cattle. Like we're not a puppy mill agency. I don't, I'm not running a football team where I'm just trading people. I care for my team, and as long as I have that love in my heart, then things get easy. Things are easy. And, I, from one of my mentors, I was told, you go out of your way for your teams. And if you do so, they will walk through fire for you. And I think that everybody can say, even Laura, that, my teams and my members and my family, honestly, they are loyal to me. They know that I've got their back. They know that I'm not going to put them in front of a situation to make them fail. They know that like I'm rocking with them. As long as you with me, I'm with you too. So, having that type of communication and that type of relationship with the people that are working with me, it makes things fun, and it makes things really easy. And I'm also like I'm a solutions oriented individual, right? And that's what
Mhm.
really drives my success is I don't focus on the problem, I focus on the solution. And I know that there is a solution for every problem. So you like even if you feel cornered and for a moment, just know that moment shall pass because the solution is just waiting on the other side of that discomfort, right? So, it takes endurance. I keep saying that, like endurance and tolerance to discomfort. Things will not always be puppies and rainbows.
Mhm.
We must go through the obstacles in order to get to the other side. So you just have to keep moving and keep finding solutions and keep the gratitude. The gratitude is so huge. Like I'm constantly encouraging and breathing life and speaking life into my teams because without them I would have nothing. So I have a duty to them to perform and to constantly find new ways to bring new opportunities, because that's what this is all about, is giving people the opportunities that they probably wouldn't have here in Colombia, and giving them financial freedom and stability.
It's amazing. Well, I know all of your agents absolutely love you. It really is. The HAVA team is a family. They all have each other's backs. And if you guys were, I know some of my audience here are owners, some of them are affiliates, but if you do have an offer, most of Jen's clients that she has for HAVA are diamond and platinum members inside of ClickBank. So the customer service is real. The social media is real with HAVA. And if you are in need of any help as far as VA, social media, sales, customer service, please reach out to Jen. Jen, what's the best way that they can reach out to you?
I guess going to our Instagram, our handle is HAVA Colombia, HAVA Colombia. And then if you click on the link in our bio, you'll be able to, contact us on WhatsApp. And this goes for people that are looking for work, looking for work or need help maintaining your business or building your business. And Laura, I think we wanted to, offer a promotion. So Laura and I don't know if you guys know. Now let me take the mic. Let me take the mic. Laura
Handing it over, babe.
recently, Laura worked for HAVA and was doing customer support for a huge offer on ClickBank. And I saw something just I saw myself in her. And so I started to, teach her about the affiliates and how to manage them. And now look at her. Now look at her. She has her own consulting agency. And so what we've done is we've partnered up. And if you need an affiliate manager, you can go through Laura, and in turn, it creates, or you'll hire an affiliate support manager from HAVA. Okay. So we have partnered. And if you need somebody to run your affiliate program, or you don't have an affiliate program at all, Laura will create it, because I watched her, I don't know, make magic for years in the affiliate industry and promoting offers, getting other people to promote an offer without even reciprocals. Like, so if you know what I'm talking about, like, that's like unheard of, right? So, she's definitely the one to go to if you need to build out your affiliate program. And I'm the one to go to if you need help in virtual assistance and affiliate support. So us together, connected, is a perfect marriage. And we'd like to offer that to you guys at a discounted rate, a promotion, right? What are we offering? 10 hours, right? For free.
10 hours for free. Yes. So
Yeah.
if you guys need anything, like she said, at HAVA Colombia, HAVACOLOMBIA, forgot how to spell there for a second, at HAVA Colombia. Go to Instagram, check them out, reach out to Jennifer and her team. They are going to take care of you. They are going to get you all of that retention. They're going to get your refund rates down, your chargeback rates down, boost that lifetime value, and keep those customers very happy. And Jen, I do think that we've had quite a few people calling for a part 2, so maybe a part 2 coming in the future.
Okay.
Maybe.
I can do that. And next time we're gonna have to have our affiliate links ready. Where's Robbie? I need all of it. We're gonna
Yes.
have a whole list. because if you
Yes, we're
guys
going to have all the links.
let's go. I love it.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Next Friday, we will be back and we will be joined by Teresa Vo, who will explain how she got into the affiliate industry, what it's like being an affiliate manager, and all of her amazing offers so that you can end next week's chat with some amazing offers to promote. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy life, and thank you so much.